What's up? It is Casey from Casey's Customs. This is my second channel, Casey's Customs 2, all of the extras. And in this video, we are going to be doing a lace paint job on my 1971 F100. And in this video, I want to try and do the world's cheapest lace job with real paint. You could definitely do it cheaper if you use spray paint. I'm not doing that. I went to Harbor Freight and found this gun on sale for $9.99, so we're gonna spray with that. I also picked up a little mini gun. It's not necessarily an airbrush gun, but it's little, has more control. I think this was $12.99. It was actually more than the bigger gun, but we're gonna be spraying with these. I bought some super cheap pearl kits on Amazon. This was, I think, $20, and it came with like 10 different ones. Also, I picked up a glitter pack from Target that was on sale for $5. This isn't necessarily true metal flake, but anybody that's ever done any metal flake, it's basically just glitter. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. The only problem with it is it's big, and I don't know if I have the right tip size in that gun to spray it. We're gonna do some experimenting and see what we can do. First thing we need to do is get the white base coat down first. So let's do that. All right, finally got it taped off. We're gonna give it a real quick sand. I got the Mustang covered, got the Monte Carlo covered. I do not care about the truck. If paint gets all the way to that truck, I have done something horribly wrong. So I'm gonna hit this really quick. I don't even know that I need to hit it with like an actual sander. I think I can just hand sand most of this. I probably have to hit some at the top with the sander, but this is not bad at all, to be honest with you. So let's get to it. Is a lot of dents up here. I said earlier in the video how smooth it was. Yeah, it's smooth everywhere around there. There's a million on the roof. We're not worrying about it on this truck. Let's get some white paint ready. This is way too full. I'm gonna spill it. I can already tell. Also, I can't find my paint mixing cups at the other shop. So we're gonna be using a smart water bottle, which is really dumb. Holy shit, barely spilled any. Oh, never mind. I take that back, it's all over my vacuum. Harbor Freight, I love you guys. Thank you for the vacuum. Sorry I just got paint all over it. All right, got the truck taped off. I got my white paint ready to go. We're gonna spray it with this first. This is the easy part. This is nothing crazy. What I used for paint was I found some tractor enamel paint. I bought a gallon of it and it was like $100 with the hardener. You can buy it in quarts. With quarts, I just looked it up online. With a quart with hardener, it's 30 bucks. So right off the bat, we're already at like $50, but we basically have almost everything we need. We're gonna do a couple more different colors, but the goal is to try and keep this under 125 bucks, something like that. If I can do that and include the lace and everything, that's a pretty damn good job, because anybody that's ever seen like a lowrider with lace, these are like $50,000 paint jobs, $20,000 paint jobs. So we're gonna do one down and dirty, cheap, and in the shop. So let's get this white sprayed first. Let's go, baby. White is down, super easy. Implement paint is really kind of weird compared to like shooting a normal car paint. Enamel is always thicker than a base coat anyway. It already has the hardener in it, so which is nice. You don't have to like clear over this if you didn't want to, but you gotta spray it a little bit higher pressure, but it's like self-leveling. So you can just dump it on there and it'll just lay out super, super nice. The only problem is when you put it on so thick, you will get runs in some places, but if you can just run it off the car, that's what you can do. You can see back here in the back, I have runs all the way across the back, but those are actually in my tape, not in the paint. So I laid it on there thick and just ran it right off the bed line or the bead line, which works out okay. So our white is down. I'm gonna start taping off my lace right now. My lace is actually a $10 curtain from Amazon. Let me show you. Check it out. It is literally just a curtain from Amazon, nothing special, super easy. You can also get these in different designs. There's like floral patterns, there's whatever you want. If you want to get kind of crazy with it, there's also spider designs. I'm not big on those, but they do look kind of cool. So pick whatever you want and basically go from there. So I'm gonna get it taped off first. What I'm gonna do is leave a border around the edges because I like to show the white off a little bit before we just cover it all in lace. So I'm gonna do that first. Then we're gonna start laying down the lace pattern. Let's go. So I turned the heater off for literally 2 seconds just so that I could, talk on camera. Freaking winter, man. All right, let's go. Check it out. I got my design laid out. I did this little pinstripe. This will stay white. Kind of give it a little extra. I was going to go crazy on the top, but I just spent 2.5 hours taping all this off. So I'm not going to go that crazy on the top. Also, you see this blue tape? This is 1/4 inch, basically like a plastic tape. So it will do your corners a lot better. So what I like to do is, rough out my edges with the yellow tape. It doesn't really do really good on corners. These corners aren't super curvy, so it's no big deal. This is gonna be fine. But like in here, I had some rippling of the yellow tape, just regular masking tape. You go in there with that pinstripe tape, you can really get a good solid corner on it. So it's a little tip. Dad always does it that way, so naturally that's how I do it. We should be good now. I'm gonna break the lace out. We are gonna lace everything that is exposed right now, and then we will take the lace off, untape some of this, start having some fun in these little corners and stuff. Like I said, I was gonna go crazy on the roof. I don't know. We're still gonna put a ton of metal flake, a ton of clear, a ton of different colors, but I don't think I'm gonna go in there with a bunch of designs because you can't see it. I have to get on I'm 6'1", and I have to get on a step stool to even see up there. So I'm not gonna go too wild up there. But yeah, let's get our lace out. Got it all taped off. This was a giant pain in the ass. I had to put 2 pieces together, so now we're gonna have a little line in the middle, which is not that big of a deal. But I was worried about like corners being curved, so I've got them pulled tight so that it should still spray a flat pattern, but giant pain in the ass. Horrible pain in the ass, but we should be fine. I'm gonna mix up some paint now. I think I'm gonna go with this darker metallic. It's almost like a graphite color. We got some dark graphite. I added a little bit of copper in there, just to give a little bit of how you doing. Ooh, I like. I also got some green that we're gonna play with later, but right now I just wanna get my lace pattern down and then we can start having some more fun. Ooh. All right, let's go. Let's spray, baby. Okay, I like that. All right, we got our clear ready. Here is the pearl, and you really just need about that much. That's plenty. You can already see it in the clear. Look how green that already turned that clear. That is all you need. This is about how much I'm going to use, because we're trying to have some fun. Holy shit. Wow. Man, if I was real stupid, I'd throw some dark green metal flake in there. I just still don't know if this will go through my gun tip. I think it's too big. Yeah, I'm 99% sure this is too big. So we're gonna save that for later. I might have to drill the gun out. All right, let's get some green on this baby. Well, disaster happened. I am beyond bummed out. The clear started lifting all of the paint I've put down. Check this out, look.
No,
just pulled it right up.
Please, no, no!
So that is extremely unfortunate. Yeah. Oh man, that white looked so good. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna think on this overnight. Oh man. I don't want to tell you how many hours worth of paint that is right there. I just wiped off, but it's a lot. Now, this happens when you mix brands. Happens for several reasons. Happens if you use paint and shit you've had laying around for a long time. I've done all of those in this paint job. I've still never really had one lift like this. Not on an actual prepped paint job. I've had it happen on, you know, like silly rattle can jobs, but this is a bummer. The only light at the end of the tunnel is two things. One, as long as I let all this harden, it shouldn't affect any of the paint where I've taped it off, which is the entire top. Remember, I still have that 1-inch gap around the edge, and then I still have this white section. Hopefully, if I let it dry long enough, I can untape all this, and it won't just rip the paint with it. There's still a chance it will. The other light at the end of the tunnel is, this is a patinaed truck. Maybe if it dries enough and I can actually sand it, like in a day or two, what I can do is come in here and kind of do some like patina work. So we'll almost incorporate the patina as like part of the paint job. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. It most likely won't, but I really don't have any other option right now. What sucks is the green pearl really looked good. It was really matching, and it just started peeling like a son of a bitch. It lifted everything. Ugh. I've seen clear lift, you know, the coat before it. It lifted like 3 different coats, and then the white implement enamel, which is like strong as shit. We're gonna go drown our sorrows in some video games. And I'm gonna let this dry for absolutely as long as I can before I have to get the video done. So probably 24 hours we can come in and see if maybe I can salvage something, but I am fucking bummed beyond belief. All right, let's see what happens. I'm so friggin' nervous, you have no idea. Great news. It isn't dry, but it's tacky. It's pretty damn close to being dry, which is fine. I'm ready to actually start untaping my panels so we can start having some more fun, doing some metal flake, doing some other stuff. But I needed that clear to go down to kind of seal that bullshit in so that I don't have to worry about anything ripping back up. It still could lift, of course, but that was a really good starting point to kind of get a coat over that to kind of hold it up. So what I'm going to do now is start untaping these panels. Basically, we are back where we were 24 hours ago, but I don't hate this patina kind of look for this truck. It's not the end of the world, and we're still going to have some fun with the other spots. I still have lace up here. The only place I don't have lace is right here. This is going to be a white window, essentially. So I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to have some fun with that. This isn't dry enough to tape it off. And I don't want to risk putting tape over it since everything lifted. So we're going to kind of get creative with having some fun with this without taping on it, which is a real pain in the ass to do. But this is good news and I'm very excited. So let's untape it. We're finally at the end. We got our little, whatever this was, $5 metal flake, and then a little bit of gold pearl. Check it out. That is going to be a bitchin' clear coat at the end. Now, you guys know me. I'm not the part 2 kind of guy. Hey, you know, click here to watch part 2. No. But it's currently 4 a.m. on Sunday. I'm getting this video to Richard so late. But that's what I do. So to see the final results of me actually untaping it, you're going to have to go watch my main channel on Tuesday. I'm going to get it all sprayed out and show you how it lays out, but you're not going to see it until it's completely untaped because I'm going to have to wait 24 full hours before I untape anything, especially after laying this shit down. So bear with me. I know people hate that, but we have to in this case. I upload my main videos on Tuesday, so by the time this dries, basically I'll be untaping it Monday night. And then we're going to have to get the video done on Tuesday. So, if you want to see how it all finishes, go check out my main channel. You'll see. Ooh, I really like that. All right, let's see what happens. Real slow. Check it out. Came out really good. There's so much metal flake in it. I'm excited to see. I added a little green pearl at the end so that it kind of matches the truck. It was a little too goldish blue before, but really happy. You're going to have to tune in to the main channel on Tuesday for that, though, because this thing needs to set for a very long time. I put a ton of clear on top of all that shit. All right, I just looked up every single thing I used, all the way down to the paint gun and the tape and the pinstriping tape. These are prices, the stuff on eBay or Amazon. This is, if I would have actually bought this list, I probably would have had so many fewer problems, but I used what I had because I had gallons of stuff. But whatever, it's fine. It's a patina truck. I'm happy with it. You could do a much better job than I did if you didn't try and cram in, you know, like a week's worth of painting in 2 to 3 days like I did. But hey, YouTube video content, baby. It's what we do. Quart of white paint. Now, I used enamel, but you could have used base coat, which would have been better. $27.99. The clear and hardener, $30. You just need a quart of these. Now, the gold pearl and the green pearl is what I used, but they sell pearl kits that will have every color of pearl for like $30. Now, they'll give you a ton, but they give you plenty for if you're just doing like a lace job. So you could do that and have essentially every color on the rainbow. The metal flake was the $5 thing I found at Target. It was on sale. It had every color of metal flake. I used green and orange, but I still have a ton of other, a ton of other colors. Paint gun, $12.99. I never ended up using the little airbrush paint gun, so I didn't even put it on there because I never even used it. Tape, I got 2 3/4 inch tapes. They were $4 each, so $8. Pinstripe tape is like $6 because it's You know, it's like vinyl, so it's a little cheaper. And then my paper that I used was 12-inch roll of paper. It was $15.99, and it's like a 200-foot roll, and I probably used 20 or 30 feet. So I'm going to have that for the next month. But $129.71, I'm pretty happy with that. You know, I can't complain at all. And like I said, if I was taking my time and not rushing, it would have looked 10 times better. And I could have, you know, broke it up in like 10 different colors across the roof. If it wasn't a truck, the truck kind of takes me out of it because you can't see the roof. So already right off the bat, I wasn't wanting to go too crazy on there, but I'm very happy with how it came out. I think pinstriping always takes it over the top. You can find a pinstriper for $50 or whatever. So if you want to add that on, you can, but I'm going to have my pinstripe guy go crazy because since the stuff didn't come out exactly how I want it, I'm going to let him just go nuts on it. So $129.71, I'm pretty damn happy for it, and I think you could do a good job. If you want to try this out, send me your videos. I love watching lace paint jobs, lowrider paint jobs. I think they're so freaking cool. So yeah, give it a shot. So as you can tell, I'm at the home shop because I couldn't stand in there. I was trying to film. I stayed around for like 20 minutes. That clear is just in the air. So I'm going to have to let that dry for 24 hours. I said it earlier in the video. I don't like being one of those guys that's like, hey, you know, click for the second video, you know, go check for part 2. No, I don't like doing that. But in this case, I have to. That is going to dry for at least 24 hours before I start peeling tape, because the last thing I want to do is start peeling my last little bits of pinstripe and then just pull all of the paint off. I'm very happy with how it came out. Could have been 10 times better if I didn't run into issues with it lifting. And after that happened, I just was like, hey, let's not go crazy. Let's get some stuff down. The goal originally was to have like 5 different colors on there. Also, I got bummed out whenever I realized how high the roof was. I thought since we lowered it, maybe you'd see more. You can't see any of the roof. So my plan is to have my pinstriper go crazy, really set it off. But I think it's still going to look good because I still have like an 1.5 inch white border around all of the windows. So I think that's going to look pretty good whenever I get it taped off. So stay tuned. Tuesday, main channel, Casey's Customs. You will see that video of how it comes out. Also, I'm going to put the tailgate on. I'm so happy to have a tailgate. For some reason, the last like 3 Ford trucks I bought didn't have tailgates. So I was very happy to finally find one, and it was a little bit rough, but it's perfect for that truck. So stay tuned for all of that. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button now. It helps the channel grow more than you would imagine. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all the good shit they do at the end of videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace. I love you.